What's going on, y'all? Topping the rig, but something missing. What the fuck going on? Alright, so we're gonna do an unboxing. I went ahead and got some pedals. As you can see, they're missing. Let's go ahead and get these opened up, and I'll kind of explain why I did what I did, and then kind of go from there. So. All right, so I went ahead and went with Simsonn pedals. Why would you switch from a bigger brand like Fanatec to these pedals? Main reason, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just didn't like how they were moving, how Fanatec was moving as far as the customer service. It was just turning into nightmare after nightmare. Now, it was really, I thought about, kind of getting something around the same price level, similar levels, similar type of pedal. But I said, screw it. You know what? It's a YouTube channel. Got to take a little risk from time to time, and it was really between these and the sim jacks. Now, so far, I will say, first impression is very good. Now, these are going to be based off the, not the Heuskinveld Sprints, but the Heuskinveld Pros. I will add an image in of the old pedals right here. And basically, it's that same design, just taken down to Amazon. It was really between these and the sim jacks. Decided to go with these because they are on Amazon. I'm not a fan of the Alibaba website or anything like that. But yeah, this is gonna be a throttle right here. Right here was the control module. And I mean, so far they're really nice, that's a great first impression. It feels heavy, it feels solid, it does not feel cheap. And don't get me wrong, like, I had a good time with the clubs, with the CSL Elite V2 pedals. Immediately I made up some time. I got more consistent, more importantly, having that low cell down at the bottom, be right there. It was real, made it a lot easier to be consistent. Combating pedal flex aside, but let's go ahead and keep unboxing. Man, that feels good. And we got the most important pedal, brake pedal. Yeah, so you got your 3 elastomers right here. You can go ahead and then you got your spring. They're solid, man. They are very, very solid. I'm very impressed with it. Very, very impressed with it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, there it is. A couple things about the V3 pedals, about the CSL Elite V2s. The main one was how short the throttle was. I've driven a decent amount of stuff between myself, shows, and Josh. The throttle pedal on my old pedals was just average. It was nice and it was kind of short. So I was like, you know what, I'll take a risk, get something out of the ordinary. And then we got our clutch here. A couple of extra elastomers. I heard the white ones are really soft and it seems that way. There's also a bunch of mods you can do with these, but yeah, I'm definitely impressed. So you got your springs to put behind the brake pedal. I'll probably run a softer one just to help with trail braking. And then it's actually be a trial run, but Simsonn also do sell a button plate. I have the Turn Racing wheel. I'm thinking about going with that. But let's go ahead and get these on the rig. And I got these off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. But just a quick little intro. I think I'm real impressed with, like, even with the clutch here, you can see there's a bunch of little slots to drop it into to get it feeling exactly how you want it to feel. If it wasn't on Amazon, I wouldn't have bought it, I'll be honest with you guys. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get these on the rig, and then shout out to George. I'll tag him down below. I'll tag both of those guys, man. Make sure you follow the homies. The Rookie Racer and then JTG Racing. They've been on the channel several times. He actually gave me this Heuskinveld pedal plate. I'm gonna see if it works. I know some people don't like to mount their pedals, but I'm combating pedal flex, so any help I can get, I'm gonna take. And then lastly, we got a box of tools to bolt it onto this. So let's go ahead and get this ready to go. First impressions though, it's a solid, they're a solid piece of equipment. So I'm gonna take them outside and get everything bolted down. All right, so we got the pedals mounted. Went ahead and watched Spa while I got the pedals mounted. I know who wins the race, but you know, it's cool background noise to have on. With that being said, there go the pedals. I actually had to drill my chassis to get it to work. It's just an old chassis, man. I want to buy a Leox. Josh is going to get on my head when I do. But, I mean, the pedal, the wheel deck was old. And there's a couple holes. This is only on 2 holes here. Only on 2 holes here. So, if I was to run any bigger of a wheel, it would implode on itself. Pedals look really good. Right away, this feels soft to me. This feels long, but we're gonna go ahead and get the camera in a spot. I'll talk. We're gonna do some AMS2 driving, Spa, LMDH car. Why not? So stay tuned for that. But before we hop in AMS, did want to show the software. Yeah, this brake pedal is too soft. I can tell. I don't know why. But maybe it'll be better for my trail braking. I can kind of ease off slower. Huh. We'll see how this does. I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna have to look into it. It's like a light. Doesn't feel like a light switch, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Let me see. Let's go here. And I had directions that came with it. Check. Alright, so if you look here, brake is good, throttle is good. I didn't map the clutch, but feels good, man. Let's go ahead and get this camera moved. You gotta keep in mind that even though they are supposed to be like a sprint competitor, I got other factors like pedal flex, chassis flex in play, but I mean right away I'm gonna have to take this red elastomer out. I'm gonna switch that out. But it does feel easier to trail brake, so maybe I'll keep it in there for the time being. But it is nice. The throttle right away, I can tell you, is farther, and the brake pedal, even though it's not stiff, it's harder to get to 100% because the travel is so much longer. So that's a little different for me. But yeah, the plan, you know, from here is to rotate gear more often, get more stuff in the rig, get my review, get my content up. But I mean, they do feel good. Like I said, keeping in mind this is just sit down and drive. They do feel really good. I said I'm driving that Spa. Not really the place. And I should have went to Suzuka to do some trail braking, but I mean, so far so good. I'm honestly impressed with the quality of the brakes. Slowly come off. One of the problems I had with the CSL V2s I had, the brake pedal was like a light switch. Yeah, I'll be able to drive more cars with no ABS. I think the other part of this that I'm feeling with the brake is I'm so used to having the seat tilted forward. The reason I got rid of that was because it was making more flex ultimately, so I laid it flat, put it as tight as I could to cut into that. But I mean, that's chassis problems. That's not pedal problems, right? But I mean, they're working, so I'm glad about that. I'm gonna need a stiffer spring though, I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna need a stiffer spring. Or elastomer rather. And then of course I'm excited about too is you can mod them and there's just a lot of things you can do with these pedals. Clutches and maps. I'm definitely that dude. Like I drive a clutch in real life, but I will always buy a clutch for the game too, even if I don't use it. Because I gotta get a shifter, and then I need a better chassis before I can even think about a shifter. But all of it's there, you know, heel toe like this. So it does feel easier to do. Yeah, I mean, alright guys, pedals are all dialed in. Install, I had to drill some stuff. Like I said, my pedal plate, my chassis is just old, but you know, that's fine. We're ready to go now. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I do think immediately I'm gonna switch to the harder elastomer in the pack. We'll see about the spring, because I feel like that spring is gonna help me trail brake better. I'm also a little thrown off because I got rid of the angle on my pedal plate, just to cut into that flex. Like in my last short I shot, it was just like, so trying to cut into that. But that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, the game plan is to try to rotate gear more often. These pedals cost like around 300 bucks. Could have done the hydraulic rods on top of that, but I'm not super big on hydraulic, especially something this cheap. Though they don't feel cheap, at the end of the day, it's a sub $300 pedal that's trying to be a similar design philosophy to a Sprint or a VRS or a VNM. So I didn't want to push too much and try to get every single thing on there. You know, you can have your opinion about that if you want to, but I mean, so far I'm impressed. You know, they're all metal. Because the travel is longer, it's actually harder for me to hit 100% from, you know, just a consistent push versus the other pedals. It was like 100 nothing. So I do think I'll get faster with these. Just got to give it a little bit of time. That being said, I'm about to hop on AMS2, see if Josh and the homies are free. We'll do some live streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and push to get this episode out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment what you should think I should do next. I am planning on getting a Simsonn button plate if this holds up well. Just so I don't have to do the turn racing switch every time, depending on what type of car I'm driving. So that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in. Apex Vision out.